You can earn more money and have more freedom running a nursery as opposed to running a childminder. This probably comes as no surprise. Childminders like yourself are often overlooked and undervalued, not only by parents, but also the government when it comes to things that support them with funding and ratios. Despite you doing the same job and role as many in nurseries, following the same early learning goals and similar safeguarding requirements. Because of this, you've probably thought about growing your childminder setting from a childminders to a nursery, and potentially you might not even be aware that you can do so within your own home. Well, in this video, we'll go over whether you should and how you can do this. But first, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel Open a Nursery with myself, Kurt Lianya, where I support you to open, run and grow your own childcare business. In this video, we're discussing growing from a childminder to a nursery. Do you currently run your own childminder setting in your home? Are you currently looking to expand or thought about expanding, taking on more children and thinking about the potential of opening your own nursery, whether that be in your home or in a dedicated building? If so, there are a number of things that you'll need to consider. And this is what we'll go over in the course of this video. But firstly, what are the differences between a nursery and a childminder? There are several different types of childcare available to families in the UK, with nurseries and childminders being some of the most popular ones. Both nurseries and childminders must be registered in order to provide care in England. This registration is usually done with Ofsted, with this being mandatory for nurseries. Though childminders have the option of either registering with Ofsted or through registering with a childminder agency who they themselves will be registered with Ofsted. Childminders will look after and care for children in their own home or in the home of one of their partner childminders. They are self-employed and run their own independent childcare business, providing high quality education and care to children of all ages from birth to 16 years old. Childminders are able to look after up to 6 children aged up to 8 years old, which can include their own children. If they employ or work in partnership with other childminders or childminding assistants, then you can look after more children. Whereas nurseries can be either home-based or in their own dedicated building, or even some that are registered outside and can care for children up to 8 years old. Though most will stay there up until they reach 4, where they will go into school and start reception. There's no upper limit to the amount of children you can look after, though the maximum each member of staff can look after is 13 children, as the ratios differ from a nursery to a childminders. Nurseries are usually run by either commercial businesses, community groups, or private individuals like yourself, though both nurseries and childminders follow the EYFS and are inspected regularly in order to judge the quality of service that they provide. With these slight differences, there are some benefits to running the nursery over running the childminders, which has led to a lot of registered childminders switching to opening a nursery. There's no other way of putting it. Running a childminders can be very difficult and time consuming. You often spend a lot of hours during the day actually caring for the children and then end up spending evenings as well catching up with paperwork, like updating your learning journey or invoicing parents. It is a lot. And unfortunately, parents don't give you the same respect as they would do a nursery, choosing to switch from a childminder setting to a nursery once they reach a certain age or once they become eligible for funding. Despite many of you offering more than nurseries would offer, like school drop-offs and pickups, and being more flexible for them. Unfortunately, we're not going to change every parent's views on this, though some childminders are switching over their registration to a nursery in order to take advantage of these benefits, with some remaining in their own home and simply changing their registration from a childminder setting to an in-home nursery. They are doing this to take advantage of some of the following benefits of running the nursery, which you don't necessarily get running your own childminders. One of the biggest benefits you get, and one that I find most important, is you get greater freedom. When you set up as a nursery, you're not required to be there all the time. You can have staff who primarily care for the children, and it is your choice whether you do the same. When I first started out running my nursery, I was there day to day with the children. But since those early days, the nursery's grown And as it grew, I only went in to oversee to make sure that the nursery is still running correctly. To me, this is so important as it gives you more time with your children, more time with your family, and crucially, more time to yourself. This is the biggest benefit for me, as freedom is everything, and running a childminder setting doesn't always give you this. The second biggest benefit is the ability to earn more. With a childminder setting, you're often limited to the amount that you can make. You're limited by the number of children you can care for, you're limited by ratios, and in some cases, you're limited by how much you can charge. Nurseries can generally charge more due to the perception of parents, but they can also earn more, as each member of staff can look after more children than in the childminders due to the ratio differences. Each member of staff in a nursery can look after either 8 or 13 3-year-olds, depending on the qualification, 5 2-year-olds, and 3 under 2-year-olds, which, as I'm sure you're aware, is a lot more than childminders can look after. So, for example, consider you as a childminder and the nursery both charging £5 per hour for a 3-year-old. You could earn £15 per hour as you can look after up to 3 3-year-olds. Whereas if you're operating as a nursery, still within your home, and everything else being exactly the same except what you're registered as, you could earn £40 per hour as you'll be able to look after 8 3-year-olds. That's £25 more per hour doing pretty much the same role, which is staggering. But that is why I've seen a lot of childminders coming to me looking to grow their business from a childminder to a nursery, wanting to learn how to do this. Because it offers so much opportunity to earn a lot more and have greater flexibility over when you work and have greater freedoms. There are other benefits too, as open nursery allows you to look after more children. So if your childminder setting is growing and you are getting more inquiries than you can actually care for, switching over to a nursery registration would be the natural next step. So how do you do it? This is where I can support you. I support childminders like yourself to grow their own business and open their own nursery, whether that be remaining in your own home or having your own dedicated building. If you just wanted to grow your current setting, giving you more free time and enabling you to look after more children, therefore making you more money whilst remaining in your own home, then the Open Nursery in Your Home course will be perfect for you. As simply titled, this course will show you how to open a nursery within your own home, enabling you to follow the ratio requirements of a nursery, showing you how to register with Ofsted, set up your business, and market your new nursery. If you wanted to put in a bit more work and free up your family home and start on a journey of starting your own business, potentially opening multiple nurseries in the future, then check out the course Open Nursery in just 6 months without a massive budget. This course will teach you how to open nursery within a dedicated building, including how to source a building and how to research an area to make sure you have enough demand. Both courses go over the steps involved with opening your own nursery. And the best thing about them is you get lifetime access. So once you're enrolled, you can work on a task and the steps at your own leisure and in your own time. You can choose to do just 15 minutes or 30 minutes a day, or work at it in your own time at the weekends or in the evenings. It is the best guide available showing you how to open your own nursery. In both courses as well, you will get access to up to 50 plus documents supporting you to open your own nursery, plus access to support from others who are going through the same journey, as well as access to support from myself. So what will you learn? In the courses, you'll learn either how to research your area and find your own building, or how to prepare your home and potentially get planning permission. You will get advice on preparing your finances, which includes writing your business plan, preparing your business, and applying for any loans if needed. You will learn how to switch your registration or how to register with Ofsted. Once registered, you will then go over how to get staff and how to market your nursery in order to get lots more children. They both really are complete courses, taking you from where you are now to the freedoms involved with owning your own nursery. So what are you waiting for? Click the link on the screen now to find out more about the course Open Nursery in just 6 months, or click the link in the description or the comments to find out about the Open Nursery within your home course. But I also want to give you an extra 10% off the courses. To get this, just use the code childminder at checkout. I wish you all the best and I look forward to supporting you. God bless.